everyone, my name is Ashley and I am back with another finance slash budgeting video. I am so excited to be doing another video for you guys. Really, on this video, we are going to be talking about what I spent in the month of May as a 25-year-old. Honestly, I am ashamed of what I spent because it is so out of what I normally spend. But there were so many unexpected expenses, and we understand that life just happens. So I'm excited to share with you guys all of my wonderful expenses for May, and hopefully for June we can get it back to normal. So we are going to go ahead and get started. I am using the app that you see on your screen called YNAB, also known as YNAB. I absolutely love this application. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started. And the great thing is they have these reports. So we are going to just go ahead and jump right in. So for the month of May, as you can see on the screen, I spent $5,972.74, which is absolutely crazy. But you can see here it breaks down all the categories. My biggest expense was my electronics slash Amazon, which was a little bit under $1,500. And like I said, we're going to break this all down a little bit more. Next, we had the family cruise, which was sitting at 14.4%. And it was my joy category, spiritual and giving, buffalo trip, health and wellness, car, just all other categories that, just, it combines the sirens, family and friends, and work. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the income versus expenses category here. All right. So for the month of May, as far as all of my income, I had an income of $3,571.32. Majority of that came from my paycheck, and then I also had a transfer from Robinhood. If you didn't see my last video, I did withdraw a little bit of money out of my Robinhood account, and so that's why I have a little bit more there. So I did get some income, $1.01. This was mostly interest, and I think I had $1 lying in my, Cash App account that was just sitting there, and I just decided to withdraw it, so that's why I have $1. $8.95 I did get as income from my emergency savings. So I do have a high yield savings account through Discover, and so it does pay me interest, and so that was $8.95. I spent $150. I kind of don't like how YNAB counts investing as spending money, but I guess it's just like you're taking money out of your account, so technically you're spending it. But anyways, I invested, I will say, $150 towards my Chase account. So in total, in my debt, savings, and investments category, I spent $141.05. Next, for my spiritual and giving, I gave $506.71 to tithe. I am a Christian and I believe in giving. This is actually more than the 10% of my actual income. This is actually from April. I was a little late in submitting the payment, so I made more in April because it was a 3-month paycheck. So this is actually April's tithes, but it came out in May. Next up, I have my bills. So in total, I spent $108.77 on my bills. I explained this before. These are not all of my bills that I have. I have my bills split up into different categories. I did have someone suggest combining my bills, or at least my subscriptions, into just a subscription category, but I do like seeing them split out every single month. Plus, Hulu, Netflix, especially Netflix, has risen in price. They like to get you a little bit, and I just like to know those changes. Next, my joy category. That was the next biggest category that I had spent money on. I spent a little under $700 in my joy category. 130 of that was towards my Move studio. So I do take hip-hop dance classes and other different styles of dance classes. It's $130 a month. I personally find that it's very worth it. Not only is it just good for my overall physical wellness, but honestly really good for my mental and emotional wellness. I absolutely love going there. The people are amazing, and I just feel super good. So to me, $130 is worth it. That is for unlimited classes every single day of the week. So not only is it just dance classes, but this is also workout classes, so it's definitely worth it. $40 in spending money. So I give myself a little money in cash. I spend money throughout my card, but I always feel like it's necessary to have a little bit of cash on hand. You just never know when you'll need some money. And so I took out $40 from the ATM. And so that's what that is, cash. I do not track. Some people use YNAB to track their cash. I do not. Cash is just free for all. So that's that. I spent $29.86 on Candy Crush. So I have played Candy Crush for a very, very long time. I think I've played Candy Crush for years. And occasionally I will pay a little bit of money to get like extra lives or extra chances. So $29.86, it is what it is. Fun money, I spent $14. Let's see, what did I spend? And it's great. Okay, so I went to a social for my Mardi Gras group. I think I bought some drinks and a snack. So $14. That's what I've done for fun this month, or what I've decided to spend on fun. Next, I have spent money, $250.59 on eating out / beverages. And beverages for me usually are like smoothies. I love smoothies. I am a big Smoothie King fan. Main Squeeze, which is here in New Orleans. I don't know if it's anywhere else, but those are the places that I like. So $250 on eating out and beverages, which is a lot, but hey, it is what it is. I spent $144 on self-care. So I went to get my nails done, got my nails done twice on the 15th, $36. That was for me. And then $108, that was for my mom and I. We went and we got our nails done and our toes done, and I paid for it, and that also included tips. So there was that. Sushi, $54.16. I absolutely love sushi. I love sushi so much that I actually had to put it aside for my eating out, because I would have ran up my eating out tab, so I just have to keep it separately. I think this was only for one time, yeah. $54.16. This was one that I treated me and my boyfriend to. Me and my boyfriend pretty much kind of just not even really take turns, but we, take turns in a sense of like paying for each other's stuff. Like, more times than not, he will pay for it, but there are some times I'm like, hey, let me treat us. And so this was for some sushi for both of us. And then I spent $35.40 on booze. And so, yes, I actually have a booze category. And this was for a daiquiri. And then I also went to Rouse's and I got some Malibu rum and some wine, about like a bottle of wine. So that's what that was. So a total of $698.54. Next is for anything dealing with my car. This has unfortunately started to go up. I spent $443.75, and that is mostly due to gas, unfortunately. I paid $155 toward my car insurance, so that is one of my bills that's not categorized in my bills category. Some people might like, why is this so low? So my dad pays for the overall insurance for my car, my brother's car, and obviously my parents' car, and I just pay my portion of the car insurance. So that is an automatic payment that goes to him. $180.68 towards gas, which is crazy to me. I got gas 4 times, all around $40 to $50. Mind you, this is a lot. I have a Kia Soul, a very small car, used to be known as a little hamster car. So my car does not take that much in gas, but with these gas prices, I've been paying close to $50 to fill up this sucker. And it looks like I go to the gas station every about 8 to 10 days, which is not bad. This month was not, I was able to stretch it out from the 20th to the 30th a little bit more because I just wasn't going as many places. But my goodness, seeing that $45 to $50 range for gas is just sad. I'm hoping these gas prices go down. And then next, I spent $108 on just maintenance / miscellaneous. Honestly, I got a new headlight bulb. My front driver's headlight went out. Just, what else? Headlight changed. I also paid a ticket for my boyfriend's car. My boyfriend came to visit me in the city, and I told him, hey, if you park here, you should be fine. You won't get a ticket. Unfortunately, he ended up getting a ticket And so I said, I will pay it for you because, you know, that's not fair. I paid for a ticket for my car. I live in the city and we have to do some street parking, so it is what it is. That's just kind of expected. And then I got some air in my tires. So next is health and wellness, $469.01. This honestly is, this health and wellness category is honestly my biggest increase, mostly because of medical bills. So anyways, I paid $100 towards my health insurance. This is an insurance, once again, it's under my dad's name, but I just paid for my portion. Honestly, my health insurance sucks, which is why I'm paying a significant amount in medical bills. Really don't want to get into it, but we're paying a lot of money for this insurance, and honestly, it sucks. I paid $45 to go to the chiropractor. I am on a maintenance with my chiropractor, and this is actually soon to be ending in August, so I won't have to be paying $45. And then of course my medical bills, $324.01. This just makes me upset. Next, travel expenses. I paid $85 for TSA pre-check, so I finally decided to go ahead and just invest. I do travel quite frequently, and so it was just better, instead of standing in that line, I can just do the TSA pre-check. It's honestly worth it. It's $85 for 5 years, and basically you do like a shortcut security. So normally you have to take off like your shoes, your jacket, your belt, all that stuff. You don't have to do that with TSA pre-check. So I am very excited about that. $85 for 5 years, absolutely. Oh, my big one, electronics and Amazon. So I spent $15.35 at Amazon. Let's see, what did I get? I got a new badge holder, reel holder. So I work in healthcare, and we have those little badge holders that clip onto your uniform. Unfortunately, I had one that was given to me as a graduation present, which I absolutely love, but it broke, so I ended up having to buy a new one. I think I bought a pack of like 5 or 6. They're really cute. They come with like little animals and stuff like that. Cute. And then I bought some stuff on Amazon, but I used my American Express points, so they just reimbursed me for the whole thing, so I didn't really pay anything, which is nice. Computer fun. So I went and got myself a new computer. So I've actually been without a computer for a couple of months. Unfortunately, the computer that I literally had all throughout college, and even then some, went through me with grad school. So I've had this computer for a decent amount of time. Unfortunately, it finally just gave out on me, which was very, very sad. I was very lucky. Literally the day before it gave out on me, I was able to transfer all of my files, and so I was able to keep all of them, thank goodness. But I went to bring it to Best Buy, and basically told me that they could not fix it. So they gave me a credit back for my computer, which is very nice. And so I bought a computer, and the computer that I am using now is great. I absolutely love it. It's a Microsoft Surface Laptop 4. So if anybody is in the shopping for a new computer, I absolutely love it. But the computer wasn't for the full amount of the credit. So I would have had some money left over, and I'm not a big electronics person. I love electronics, but I don't buy them very frequently. I had a little bit of money left over, so what I ended up doing is buying my parents a laptop. And so after the credit for my laptop and their laptop, I ended up having just to pay $64.44. I know my parents use a laptop a lot, so it was nice. I felt really good being able to purchase that for them. Next, $253 on a phone repair. So I broke my phone last month, and I shattered my screen, and it was absolutely horrible. And so that's why you see a new phone. I ended up getting a brand new phone. That's the phone and the new phone case. I ended up spending $1,000. Y'all, phones are so expensive. It is absolutely ridiculous. Next is Sirens NOLA. So that is the Mardi Gras crew that I am in. I spent $288. $28 went to social events and merch. So this ended up paying to be in a parade. We're going to be doing a pride parade, and I'm going to be marching in it, so I'm really excited about that. And then I bought a t-shirt, so that was the $28. And then spent $260 on the annual dues to be a member. Buffalo spent $489.17 on my flight. $861 for my cruise payment. So once again, this was not the full cruise payment. I paid for my portion and my brother's portion, kind of split that with my dad. That's kind of how we do anything. Next, I spent $226.65 on family and friends. And so I spent $95 on gift giving. So this was Mother's Day. I bought my mom a little bouquet of flowers and got her a balloon. And so we spent money there. And then my boyfriend's sister was graduating, so I gave her some graduation money, $60, and then $1 for the card. Then we did family eating out. So also on Mother's Day, I decided to treat my family to Mother's Day brunch. So I paid $117.17 for the brunch, and that was at Ruby Slipper, which is delicious. And then we also, me and my mom decided to get some gelato while we were walking throughout the city, and that was $14.48. Lastly was work. So I spent $165.40 for work. 125 of that went towards my cafeteria / PJ's Coffee at my job, which is actually a lot. In my last video, I was like, oh, I only spent like $35 a month. Haha, not big deal. Well, no. I spent way more once I fixed some stuff. So it was $125. Work and reimbursements. I actually did spend money, but I got my money back. So that was nice. And then $40.01 towards gifts and donations. Earlier in the month of May, we had hosted an event at the job that I work at, and my team really just buckled down and really helped out, and I absolutely loved it. And so that next day, I ended up buying my coworkers just some breakfast food, got some kolaches for them as just a little thank you. So overall, I spent $5,972.74. If you can see from my net, I was definitely in the red for this one. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, ooh, girl, you spent way more than you made. Yes, but I did have a lot of this money saved up already, so I was using all of my sinking funds, all the money that I had saved up, which is why it is showing up in the red. We can just look. I'm going to show you guys. I promise you I don't spend this much money, so we'll just look at throughout the entire year. So if we scroll, so I am normally spending about $2,000 to $2,750. That is typically what I spend in a month, as you can see here, and I'm normally in the red, so I'm typically saving a lot more and not spending as much. So May, like I said, was definitely an anomaly for me. And then we can also take a look at my net worth. This has actually been really great so far for me. My net worth has increased, and of course it went down from April to May because May was just one of those months. So yes, that is everything. I hope you guys liked the video. Got to see what I spend in a month as a 25-year-old. Like I said, lots of unexpected expenses, but hopefully we can get that down in June. I believe I can go back to my normal spending. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I cannot wait to see you guys for the next one. Bye-bye.